These 5 habits are secretly making you unproductive. You're doing #3 every day. Hey everyone, Sasira here. Welcome back to the channel where we unlock our potential and achieve peak productivity. Now we all know how crucial it is to make the most of our time, whether it's for work, studies, or personal projects. But sometimes it's the little things we do unconsciously that sabotage our efforts. In this video we're diving deep into 5 common habits that could be secretly killing your productivity. And trust me, some of these might surprise you. We'll uncover why they're so detrimental and most importantly how to break free from their grasp. Get ready to reclaim your focus, boost your efficiency, and finally conquer your to-do list. Let's get started. Okay, let's be honest, we've all faced that moment of truth, that moment when we know we should be doing something important, something that's hanging over our heads, but we just don't. We've all been there, stuck in the quicksand of inaction, that looming deadline, that invisible pressure constantly reminding us of what needs to be done, that project we've been putting off, the one that seems to grow larger and more intimidating with each passing day. Procrastination is a universal struggle. It affects students, professionals, creatives, virtually everyone at some point in their lives. But here's the thing. Procrastination isn't just about laziness or a lack of willpower. It's far more complex than that. It's a sneaky source of stress and anxiety, often rooted in fear of failure or perfectionism. Think about it. Really consider the underlying reasons why you might be avoiding a particular task. When we procrastinate, we're not just putting something off until later. We're not just delaying a task. We're actively choosing to postpone dealing with the potential discomfort or challenge it presents. We're carrying the weight of it around in our minds, allowing it to occupy valuable mental space. It's like this constant mental burden, a nagging voice in the back of our heads reminding us of what we be doing, draining our energy and focus from other things we could be doing, things that might actually bring us joy or satisfaction. And then, what happens when the deadline finally looms? We end up rushing to meet the deadline, cramming everything in at the last minute, sacrificing quality for speed, cutting corners just to get it done. The result? What are the consequences of this cycle of procrastination and frantic last-minute work? Subpar work, work that doesn't reflect our true potential, increased stress levels, a constant feeling of being overwhelmed and under pressure, and a sense of being constantly behind, watching others move forward while we feel stuck in place. But breaking free from procrastination's grip is possible. It requires conscious effort and the implementation of effective strategies. One powerful technique is the 2-minute rule, a simple yet incredibly effective method for overcoming inertia. If a task takes less than 2 minutes to complete, if it's something quick and easy, do it right away. Don't let it linger on your to-do list. It's amazing how much momentum you can build, how quickly you can start feeling productive and in control. By simply tackling those small tasks immediately, you create a positive feedback loop that encourages further action. Another strategy is the Pomodoro technique, a time management method that can help you stay focused and avoid burnout. Set a timer for 25 minutes of focused work, eliminating distractions and concentrating solely on the task at hand, followed by a 5-minute break, a chance to step away, stretch, and recharge. Repeat this cycle. These short bursts of focused work interspersed with brief periods of rest. And you'll be amazed at how much you can accomplish, how much progress you can make without feeling overwhelmed. Remember, procrastination thrives on inaction. It feeds on the feeling of being overwhelmed and the fear of getting started. So, take that first step, no matter how small it may seem. Break down those daunting tasks, those seemingly insurmountable projects, into smaller, more manageable chunks, into bite-sized pieces that feel less intimidating and easier to tackle. And watch your productivity soar. Embrace these techniques, conquer procrastination, and unlock your full potential. In today's fast-paced world, where demands on our time and attention seem to multiply daily, it's tempting to believe that multitasking is the key to getting things done, to staying ahead of the curve, and to maximizing our productivity. We're constantly bombarded with messages that suggest doing more at once is the only way to succeed. But let me tell you, it's a trap, a productivity killer disguised as efficiency. This pervasive belief in multitasking is actually hindering our ability to perform at our best. Our brains aren't wired to handle multiple complex tasks simultaneously. Despite what we might think, Our cognitive architecture simply isn't designed for true parallel processing when it comes to demanding activities. When we try to juggle multiple things at once, attempting to write an email while on a call and reviewing a document, we're not actually doing them all effectively. In reality, we're diminishing our performance across the board. Each task suffers from divided attention. Instead, we're rapidly switching our attention between tasks, bouncing back and forth like a ping-pong ball, which leads to something called context switching. This constant shifting of gears has a significant cost. Each time we switch our focus, whether it's from a spreadsheet to a social media notification, our brain has to reorient itself, which takes time and mental energy. It's like rebooting a computer every few minutes. It slows everything down. The result? What happens when we constantly interrupt our focus? We end up making more mistakes, increasing the likelihood of errors and oversights in our work, producing lower quality work because our attention is spread thin, and we're not fully engaged with any single task, and feeling mentally drained. This constant context switching depletes our cognitive resources, leaving us feeling exhausted and burnt out. So how do we break free from the multitasking myth and reclaim our focus and productivity? Embrace the power of single tasking. It's time to ditch the illusion of multitasking and embrace the effectiveness of focused attention. Focus on one task at a time, giving it your undivided attention. Immerse yourself fully in the task at hand, and you'll be surprised at the difference it makes. Create a distraction-free environment. Minimize interruptions, and create a space where you can concentrate. Put your phone on silent, or even better, put it in another room. Close unnecessary tabs on your computer, reducing the temptation to switch between tasks. And let your family or roommates know you're in focus mode, so they can respect your need for uninterrupted time. You can also try techniques like time blocking, a powerful method for structuring your day, where you schedule specific blocks of time for different tasks, allocating dedicated periods for focused work. By dedicating your full attention to one thing at a time, channeling all your energy into a single pursuit, you'll be amazed at how much more efficiently you work and how much better your results will be. Embrace single tasking and unlock your true potential. We all know that sleep is essential. It's not just a luxury, it's a fundamental requirement for our bodies and minds to function optimally. Think of it as the nightly reset button, allowing us to recharge and prepare for the challenges of the day ahead. Adequate sleep is vital for our physical and mental health. It strengthens our immune system, helps regulate hormones, and allows our brains to consolidate memories and process information. Without enough sleep, we become more susceptible to illness, experience mood swings, and struggle with cognitive tasks. But did you know that it's also crucial for our productivity? Sleep isn't just about feeling rested, it directly impacts our ability to focus, learn, and perform at our best. When we're sleep deprived, our cognitive functions take a major hit. It's like trying to run a computer with low battery. Everything slows down and becomes less efficient. Our focus wanes. We find ourselves easily distracted, struggling to stay on task and making careless errors. Our memory becomes fuzzy. We struggle to recall information, forget important details, and have difficulty learning new things, and our decision-making abilities plummet. We become impulsive, make poor judgments, and struggle to weigh the pros and cons of different options. It's kind of like trying to run a marathon on an empty stomach. You might be able to start, but you'll quickly run out of energy and struggle to finish. You're simply not going to perform at your best. You'll be sluggish, inefficient, and prone to mistakes. So, how much sleep do we really need? What's the magic number that unlocks peak performance? Most adults thrive on around 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep per night. This is the sweet spot where our bodies and minds can fully recover and prepare for the day ahead. Now, I know life can get busy, and it's easy to let sleep fall by the wayside, but making sleep a priority is non-negotiable for optimal productivity. It's an investment in your success, not a sacrifice. Establish a consistent sleep schedule, even on weekends. This helps regulate your body's natural rhythms, and makes it easier to fall asleep and wake up at the same time each day, to regulate your body's natural sleep-wake cycle. This internal clock, also known as your circadian rhythm, plays a crucial role in regulating sleep, hormone release, and other bodily functions. Create a relaxing bedtime routine. This is your signal to your body that it's time to wind down and prepare for sleep. Take a warm bath. The change in body temperature can help you feel relaxed and sleepy. Read a book. Choose something light and enjoyable that will help you take your mind off the day's stresses, or listen to calming music. Opt for soothing sounds that will help you relax and drift off to sleep. To signal to your body that it's time to wind down, avoid screens, stressful conversations, and anything else that might stimulate your mind before bed. And of course, make sure your bedroom is conducive to sleep. Your sleep environment plays a significant role in the quality of your rest. Keep it cool, dark, and quiet. These are the ideal conditions for promoting restful sleep. And invest in a comfortable mattress and pillows. A supportive and comfortable sleep surface can make a world of difference in the quality of your sleep. Remember, prioritizing sleep is an investment in your productivity and overall well-being. It's not just about feeling good, it's about performing at your best and living a healthier, happier life. Ever feel like you're constantly busy but never seem to make any real progress? This is a classic sign of poor prioritization. When we don't prioritize our tasks effectively, we end up wasting precious time and energy on things that aren't truly important. We might find ourselves bogged down in urgent but insignificant tasks, while neglecting those crucial projects that actually move the needle. So how do we break free from the peril of poor prioritization? Enter the Eisenhower Matrix, a simple yet powerful tool for categorizing tasks based on their urgency and importance. Start by dividing your tasks into 4 quadrants: urgent and important, important but not urgent, urgent but not important, and neither urgent nor important. Focus on tackling the important and urgent tasks first, then move on to the important but not urgent quadrant. Delegate or eliminate tasks in the urgent but not important category, and try to minimize or eliminate those in the final quadrant. By prioritizing your tasks effectively, you'll gain a clear sense of direction and ensure that your time and energy are invested in the things that truly matter. Let's face it, we live in a world of constant distractions. Our phones are buzzing, emails are pouring in, and social media notifications are vying for our attention. But here's the thing, every time we get interrupted, it takes a significant toll on our productivity. Those seemingly harmless notifications create what's called attention residue. Even after we address the interruption, a part of our brain remains stuck on the previous task, making it harder to fully focus on the present moment. So how do we escape the notification nightmare? It's time to take control of our digital environment. Silence those non-essential notifications. Turn off those tempting pop-ups and beeps that pull you away from your work. Establish designated times to check emails and social media, rather than constantly being pulled in by the latest update. Consider using website blockers or app limits to create boundaries and prevent yourself from getting sucked into the digital abyss. Remember, reclaiming your focus requires being intentional about the information you allow into your mental space. So there you have it. 5 habits that might be secretly sabotaging your productivity. Remember, breaking free from these habits is a journey, not a destination. Take some time to reflect on your own habits and identify areas where you can make positive changes. Share your experiences in the comments below. I'd love to hear about your productivity journey. And if you found these tips helpful, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up,